Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be using copy, an effective way to move data from files to tables. Copy is very similar to bulk insert from Microsoft SQL Server. Now we're going to prepare the environment using pgadmin4 and PostgreSQL 18. Let's proceed and create a new query tool, and we'll paste some of the code that we're going to use. First thing we need to know about our server is the encoding. Let's run this piece of query here, and we see that we have UTF-8. We also need to verify the encoding for the files that we're going to use. Let's take a look at mylist.txt, which is the first file we're going to work with. I'm using Notepad++. In order for me to know the encoding of the document, I just have to go all the way down to the bottom bar. And there it is, UTF-8, which is the same as the server. That's a good sign. Now, let's proceed and create a database. The database name is going to be import CSV. Once it's created, I need to change the scope of the connection. New connection. We'll select import CSV, save, and yes. Now I'm connected to import CSV. I will proceed and create a table. This table is going to store the information from my list.txt. The table will only have one column. It's going to be text type. Let's proceed and check the contents of the table. It should be empty for now. Now we will insert the information from my list to the table that we just created. Here we have the copy command followed by the name of the table that we're going to insert the data to. Below that, we provide a from with the full path, file name, and extension. Please note that we're using / instead of / to provide the full path. Then we provide width and the options that we're going to work with. We got format, we provide text. Encoding is optional because everything is UTF-8, but we provide it for the good practices. On error, we provide ignore. So if any error happens, it will just be ignored. This is optional too. Header, we provide it as false because the file has no headers on it. Let's do the copy process. We get a message that says copy 13. It means 13 rows were copied into the table. Let's take a look at the table. And there they are. We'll proceed to create another table. This table is going to be called my text. And the source for that table is going to be this file. And if you look at this file, this is a comma separated value file that includes a header. Okay, so we need to specify that on the copy option. First, let's create a table. And then we're going to run the copy command. This time on header, we're going to specify through. Let's do the copy. And let's take a quick look at the contents of my text table. And there it is. Let's do another import. This time we're going to use a system-generated CSV file. Let me show you what it looks like. If you look closely, it looks a little bit different to the previous one because this one is system-generated. There are no spaces at all. Only the commas separate the values on the data. Okay, there's 1,000 records here. So let's proceed and create our table. It's going to be called SQL Export. Now let's do the copy process. Let's take a look at the information with a limit 10. And there it is. Now I'm going to show you another way of doing the copy process. This is a bit shorter because you just have to specify copy, the name of the table. From stays the same. You gotta say the full path, just like the previous one. But you don't have to use the with option. You just have to type delimiter and specify the delimiter. In this case, it's a comma. Then CSV and header. Let's create a copy of SQL Export. We're going to call it SQL Export 2. So we have an empty table. And let's run the other copy process. There it is. Now let's do a quick select so we can see the information. And there it is. And this will finalize the video. Would you like to hire me for your SQL questions and solutions? You can contact me on Fiverr, Upwork, or LinkedIn. To download a copy of the script used in this and other videos, please visit my repository on GitHub. Please like and subscribe. You can also leave a comment or message if you wish to do so. Thank you for watching.